Adam. Thank you for your time. I just have a question, a quick follow-up. It's been about a year since the start of the pandemic, from the shutdown to the bubble and to now All-Star. Essentially, as a commissioner, you've led the blueprint on having to navigate through COVID-19, not just for the NBA, but for other leagues who followed suit. Was there any pressure from investors or even the legacy as you, a commissioner, in order to proceed with the All-Star game, knowing it was highly unfavored by most of the players?
There was not pressure, certainly, from the teams. In fact, teams end up being largely on the side of players. It's a bit lonely as the commissioner, because the extent their players are saying, we'd rather not play, often the teams reflect those same sentiments. But it's my job to look out for the overall interest of the league. And as I said earlier, I haven't made a secret out of the fact that economic interests are a factor. I'll add, though, that to me, when I say economic interests are a factor, it's less to do with the economics of one Sunday night on TNT in the United States. It has more to do with the larger brand value of the NBA and the fact that this is our #1 fan engagement event of the year. I mean, because we went forward with All-Star, not only did roughly 100 million people vote for the All-Stars, on a global basis, based on past ratings, well over 100 million people will watch the game, and the ancillary competitions will have over 1 billion social media views and engagements. And so it's sort of what we do. And so for me, it would have been a bigger deal not to have it. I mean, and especially since we know how to operate a bubble, and we have called our mini bubble here in Atlanta. From the moment the players land till when they leave, they're going to be only operating between the hotel and the arena. Once we got to the point where we felt we could do it safely, it seemed that we definitely should go forward. We should do it for our fans, and we should do it for our business. And I know that some players have made public comments, of course, suggesting they'd rather not be at All-Star. But I'm almost 30 years in the league. The guys, many have told me directly, they're thrilled to be All-Stars, and they recognize their careers are relatively short. And for some of them, there's several first-time All-Stars here. There's many who only have been an opportunity to be an All-Star a couple of times. And I even think for them, the opportunity to gather together here, even over a short period of time, is truly meaningful. So maybe it should be judged when people are looking back on what this meant to them, as opposed to what sort of initial reactions were from some of the players.
Absolutely. And to just quickly follow up on those players, what is your response to LeBron's comments, feeling that proceeding with the All-Star game was essentially a slap in the face?
As I've said earlier, it would be incredibly hypocritical of me to say to LeBron that you should speak out on issues that are important to you, but not ones when you're critical of the league. So we're all part of a community. I respect him and his point of view. I also, at the same time, I appreciate his professionalism. I don't know if you had a chance to see him as captain and general manager of his team proceed with the draft. He did it in good humor. He took it very seriously. And my sense is he's going to be here, as he always is, as a top-notch professional and engaged in the game. So yeah, I think, again, I respect his point of view, but it seems like issues that can be worked out in the family, so to speak.